Hey, cool that you're watching at episode 2 of building our self-sustainable farm Noah's Ark. And in this video we want to take you with us in the steps like, okay, now we arrived, what are we going to do? So at this moment we are going to take the map and we are going to look where are we going to build everything, what are we going to do. I'm going to show you this because the previous owner, he had plans to build all of this, the house here, the sheeps here, whatever. He already made this. He was a graphic designer. So just to give an idea what is possible here. Of course, we are going to edit it all the way to how we want it. So yeah, this is the first step. What we also looked at before we bought the land is there water, is there electricity? Because before there is anything, it is nice to have some water, it is nice to have electricity. Otherwise, you cannot use any building tools, you cannot, shower, sustain yourself. So we made sure that the land had that. So there were 3 things the land had before we bought it. And it was the little barn I showed you in the previous video. It had electricity now, and it has mains water. In the future, we want to have solar panels and drill our own borehole so we get our own water, of course, because otherwise we're not self-sustainable. So the first step now is we're going to make this map, and after we are done, we will show you a little bit what we are planning to do with the land, and from there on we can start building. So see you in the next one. Yeah, you hear the church here every Sunday. Lisa's getting some cutted grass, so it will be hay that we can give the chicken. And so yeah, I will show you a little bit about what we planned for this area. Because like I showed you, we were looking on the map what to do everywhere. So this whole upper area will be the vegetable garden. So we can grow all our vegetables. Then we have this terrace here, because I will show you. We have here another 2 terraces. One on the lower side and one on the upper side. And this upper terrace, we will make a chicken house over there. I will make a part video on how we build that house. And here we will get 2 sheep. So yeah, sheep, chicken, vegetable garden. In that way we can also let the chickens come before we will plant anything, and let them, like, we make a movable fence here in this area, and we let the chicken be here for a week or something, and they will like eat the grass and shit in here, and the manure is very good for the soil. So in that way you use nature in your advantage, so you don't have to buy extra manure or whatever. Just do it with what you have, and that's how our forefathers have done it, and that's how we are going to do it. But in the meantime, we went to a shop in the closest city to buy some extra stuff for the machine to cut the grass. And I will show you, when you buy this tool, they will give you this crap. So when you go and buy this tool, make sure, I will turn it around, that you buy this one, and you buy this apart. So this is 4 millimeters, and this thing just costs 10 euros. Handy for you to know if you ever go and buy this tool. Like, don't get the same problem we have and just buy this thing straight away, and it will make cutting the grass much easier. So I'm going to cut the grass for the chicken area, for the sheep area a little bit, so we have already some hay, and we let it dry here. And yeah, upcoming week we spoke to the neighbors. They are downstairs. They have a family member with a tractor, and they are going to turn the soil, so there will be more air in the soil and everything, which is necessary in order to grow anything. because without doing that, you cannot really grow anything. Like you saw on the ground, there's a lot of grass and everything, so the ground has to be plotted. So very nice. They have a family member and they will come this week and do it here for us. And when you have good neighbors, you help each other. Like yesterday, for example, we had a barbecue. We organized a little barbecue here, and we asked both neighbors to come. And we drank a few beers and had a few chats. They brought their homemade wine. They brought some lemons. The other neighbors also brought wine. So very kind people here in Portugal. And I really love that about this beautiful area here, that the people, they are more living in socialism instead of individualism. So it's like you work all together. If you need help, ask the neighbor. If they need help, they ask you. And that's how it should be, and that's what we were looking for. And we're very glad we found it. So let's get back to work, and I'll see you later. So Lisa is making some lunch now. How is it going?
Good.
Oh, it smells very good.
It is good.
Show them what's in the pan.
Oh, wait. Clippy hands.
Ooh, nice
Yes.
eggs with bacon and everything.
Vegetables.
I love it. I wanted to show you the gifts we got from the neighbors yesterday. So we got this sack full of lemons. Look how big they are. How imperfect they look, which makes them perfect. Got this from one neighbor. This from the previous landowner. This is olive oil from our own land, which the neighbor, he harvested it last winter in November, and he gave us some. Like, here is some of your own olives. And he also gave us this, and this is wine. It's without sulfate or anything. It's biologically very pure, and it's so delicious. So very kind of them.
Really, really nice.
And this is where we live in now. This is our bed. This is our sitting area.
Honey from Portugal.
Honey from Portugal. I will show you. This is the kitchen. It's all we need right now. The toilet room. We cannot shower here, but you already knew that. We shower outdoors. And this is our front set of the caravan. Bowie. Hey, Bowie. He had some food, huh? Yeah, he just finished his food. So now he's very sweet again. So this afternoon we cut all the grass on all three of the lower terraces. And now it's time to cut all the olive trees down here, because they were growing so intensely wild that they spent all their energy on the small branches on the downside, which is not what we want. We want all the energy on the big branches of the tree, so it grows more beautifully and gives more olives. So yeah, that's what we've been doing now. And Lisa is busy doing the last one of the lowest terrace. How's it going, babe?
Good.
Yeah?
Taking care of our beautiful trees that we have.
They are beautiful.
Yeah.
But I think you are even more beautiful. So what I'm doing right now is I'm gonna have to go to the upper one. Look, we got beautiful fig trees here. They will grow bigger eventually. And Bowie is trying to follow me, so I cannot go up here straight away. We don't even need a rope with him. He just follows us everywhere we go. So this is the middle terrace, and I started to dig, yeah, like a trench or whatever, how do you want to call it, for when the rain comes, that the rain will go behind the chicken coop. So I'm gonna make sure that, yeah, you gotta take care of that, because otherwise it will wash all the chickens away. So I'm gonna show you. This is where the chicken house will come. It will be from there to there to there to there, around this, at this stone exactly. It's 5 meters. And then we'll make a small one of 2.5 meters, because we are going to separate the chickens. We will have chickens that lay eggs and chickens that are going to get big to slaughter, because self-sustainable means also taking care of your own food, right? And what's better than a chicken that you took care of yourself, that have eaten from your own land, you know? I can't imagine how that's going to taste, but I'm very curious. So we're going to have two separate kind of chicken: the ones that lay eggs and the ones that are for slaughter. So we're going to separate them, and yeah, we're gonna have approximately 20-25 chickens for that grow big for the slaughter, and around 4 chickens for the eggs. So yeah, and that way we can.
For the chicken wings.
Chicken soup, chicken wings, yes.
Chicken wings, everything.
But what I was going to say is that with these 20-25 chickens, we can eat chicken 2 times a week, and we can have our own system going on. By yeah, I don't know. I will come back to that later. Right now, the main focus is on building this damn thing. So yeah, the upper terrace, like I said, everything cut. Neighbor will come and yeah, we'll plot the ground, and then we're getting started pretty good, don't we, honey?
Yeah.
In the first week.
Let's create, let's build.
Come here and tell the people how you feel about this place. And how do you feel, like, emotionally, this big step? Because it's not nothing. We left our hometown, like we did it before going to Mexico, but this time it's for real. Now we have our own land. How do you feel emotionally about all of this?
It doesn't feel very intense, because we were on an adventure for already 2 years, so we were already very flexible.
Tell a little bit about our background, because we haven't told our complete story yet.
Oh yeah, we were traveling for 2 years. No?
Wait, I'm coming down so we can tell the story together, right?
Yeah.
Hoppatee. So,
Yeah, traveling for a long time. We were backpacking, going on adventures in Mallorca, Mexico, Colombia.
for 2 years already.
Yeah, and it was so fun. And we were traveling, yeah, learning a lot about ourselves, but also we learned what we wanted to do with our lives. Not only explore and travel, but also create.
Exactly.
And we wanted to start we wanted to start in Mexico because it was so beautiful there, but it was too far away from family and friends. So then we came here with a camper, because we had a camper before.
But wait, let them tell about a little bit also
Tell
about the
them.
emotional story. Because it's like we went on travels and we started in Mallorca, Mexico, Colombia. We went at a very cool guy, Shaman. We went to Mexico again. We bought a camper van. We did a tour through Europe last summer. So yeah, we've been so much on the road and traveling that we experienced that it was time to, like, be on one place and build a home.
Create.
Yeah, but also have like a
Yeah.
home,
Yeah.
something to build. Because if you're on the road all the time, you're coming to places, you do something and you leave it behind again. So everything you build is not sustainable, or at least that's how it feels. So that was the reason that we were looking for, that we thought it was time for our own land. And yeah, luckily we have those opportunities because of cryptos, and yeah, this is our dream coming true. So that was a little bit of the background. Let's not make it too long. It's just about, look at them. Oh, he's growing so big. He's growing
Like
so
kale,
big.
it's growing so fast.
Ah, look when he bites you. So let's see what happens tomorrow. We still have to talk to the neighbor to fix the entrance, because it's pretty small entrance on the highest terrace. There is another entrance, but it's pretty small. We got to make sure that we can make it a little bit bigger, but we have to ask the neighbor because it's his land. If we can get a little bit of his corner so the cars can make a nice turn, because eventually we also want people to come here. So if you're interested in helping us and building here, send a message in the replies or whatever, or maybe workaways or something. And then, you know, it's nice to have a community here, maybe 2 or 3 people around that help and stay on this place for longer periods of time, or people that pass by and just want to camp for a night or whatever. It's nice to have some people around for, you know, to talk with or whatever. So yeah, if you ever happen to come to Portugal, send us a message and you're always welcome at Naoh's our campsite. So, end of day 3, let's see what happens tomorrow. Good morning. It's another new day, it's day 4. And I love waking up. Sometimes I forget how nice it is just to wake up without an alarm. I love it. Yeah, today we are going to a mini market here in town. Also, what I wanted to show you is how we go to the toilet here, because we don't have any. So we just have this shovel. We dig a hole, we do our thing, and we close the hole. And that way it's also good for the soil, right? If you don't have medication or whatever, of course, because otherwise you pollute the soil. But if you just eat natural, locally food and stuff, I bet it's a good thing to do. And then we go to the market. I'll show you something about the market. So we are now on the market and I'm going to show you a little bit of what they sell here. Like all the plants, everything you need is here. And it's huge. It's all the way there to there. Alright guys, we are now at the wood saw place to look for the kind of woods that we need and the quantities to build our chicken house. So yeah, let me show you a little bit how it looks like here. Looks very raw. So what we are looking for is squared poles. Yeah, you know, you will see it later. Too difficult to explain. But we need like these for the structure. Then we need these for the doors. And we are looking for a very authentic kind of wood for the outside. So this got our attention. Looks very nice. It has like the corners, they are sawed very beautifully. We will keep you updated on what it's going to be. So we were eating and all of a sudden there was a tractor coming up and driving on our land, and like, look, he's fixing up our garden. And it's the father-in-law of our neighbor. He arranged it so we can garden here in the upcoming weeks already. So he drove up here and he started doing this. And then he said, oh yeah, I already went up there and did that part as well. So the whole upper terrace he also...
We were just eating
flooded.
And all of a sudden we hear a tractor and it was like, and a neighbor like, oh, we are coming with the tractor to help you. Wow.
Wow, amazing. So look, there he goes. Amazing, man. I will show you the end result of this. So this is the end result. The upper terrace is completely plotted and there's a lot of air now in the soil. And a minute ago, look, all the birds. You see them fly away. Probably a lot of worms and insects coming out of the ground, and they love to eat them, which we don't like because we like to keep them in the soil. So yeah, this is going to be all garden, vegetables, chicken coop in the end. You saw that we ordered the wood. The wood will arrive on Thursday. So Thursday we can start. And yeah, day by day we're getting closer and getting closer. So I just had a shower and then I had a meal, and then all of a sudden the tractor came. So yeah, so this is the end of day 4. We're making some moves already in a short time. So yeah, we're Dutch, so we like to keep the gas on the wheel. Holy shit, look at this worm. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, and wow. Oh, it's huge. Oh, but I think we killed him. Oh man. Hopefully it survives. Put it like that in the ground. Wow, that's a good sign. So what I was going to say, end of day 4, also the end of this vlog. I think I already mentioned in the previous video that it was the end, but well, there happened even more on this day, so let's add it into this video as well. So yeah, it is now Monday. The markets are on Monday here. So Thursday the wood will arrive, we can start building the chicken house. And yeah, so in the next video you will see how we built the chicken house, how we fence the area, probably how we make parts in our garden. We will start with kieming. I don't know if that's the right word in English, like the seeds, let them come out already. Tonight we're gonna make a plan. Where are we gonna plant everything? So you will see that in the next video. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, make sure to like, subscribe, and tell your friends and family about it. Thank you very much. See you next time.